What is up, kind ones? It is Horse, the king of the nutshot, and this is my daily vlog documenting my recovery of a CSF leak. That's a cerebral spinal fluid leak. I'm coming at you live. And the first thing, I'm going to keep the vlog pretty short tonight, just a quick update. But the first thing I have to mention, I'm a big NBA fan, and I was super psyched for the NBA season to start tonight. So I'm watching the game, Cleveland versus Boston, a lot of crazy storylines going on. And 6 minutes into the game, Gordon Hayward got bumped and completely broke his leg in the middle of the basketball floor. It was really extremely intense watching. So I'm not going to play the clip or anything. And you know, if you want to see, you can YouTube it. I'm sure they're not. It was pretty insane. So I'm not even sure if they're going to be playing it on ESPN that much or anything like that. But if you can, the video's out there if you want to watch it. Gordon Hayward, broken leg. If you want to search it on YouTube. But the heartbreaking thing is I'm watching it live, and the announcer's just like, "Oh my God, he broke his leg! He broke his leg! He broke his leg!" It goes to it, and his leg is almost like backwards, and the craziest thing was watching. They didn't cut the feed or anything. They just had this basically live feed of all the players kind of reacting. People went down and started praying. You could tell that his teammates in the other team, they couldn't even, they were heartbroken, and they couldn't even look at the situation. Everybody's kind of like scrambling around, and people are crying, and it was a super kind of an emotional moment watching. And it's just like a reminder that, like, you know, they're playing a game, they're getting a lot of money to play a game, but kind of their hopes and dreams, or anybody's hopes and dreams, can change in a second. So it doesn't matter who you are and where you are. One little accident that's absolutely nobody's fault can completely turn your life around, completely change the path that you're on. Last year, almost a year ago, I was preparing to head out to Los Angeles to shoot a TV show for MTV. And here I am almost a year later, with no TV show, recovering from a spinal fluid leak, a leak in my spine. And life can just throw curveballs at you like that. They can just really, you know, it can happen to anybody. And it was really, I don't know, it was tough to watch. So I kind of had to get that out. Like I thought when I was sitting there kind of watching the reaction and stuff, is like, oh man, do I want to go live right now? Am I going to even be able to go live tonight and talk? Because it definitely shook me up a bit. It was crazy. So I just had to get that out, because that's kind of what's on my mind still. And that happened like in like an hour ago or more. So a quick couple updates. I'm actually taking a trip. 2 weeks, Halloween, I'm taking a trip to Los Angeles. So if anybody from Los Angeles, horse fan, CSF leak follower, you know, and you're in Los Angeles, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get together, but, you know, definitely reach out. Let me know if you're out there, where you're going to be, what you're going to be doing. You know, if you guys have any ideas of what you want to see me possibly do. I'm only going to be out there for 2 days, and I'm going to see a Lakers game with my wife. And I'm going to try to set up some meetings with some production companies and kind of take advantage of the time out there, as well as do some sightseeing and kind of enjoy the time with my wife. But if somebody's in the area that I'm going to be, and you guys want to get together and just say what's up, definitely reach out to me, and we'll see what we can do. I got this letter. I took my address off of it, but from Duke University, and I got it, and I didn't open it because I was going to open it live on my vlog, and I got sick, and so I got like 2 weeks ago, and I was thinking about it. I was like, I really should open this letter from the place I'm about to go get potential operation second operation on my back. So we're just gonna see what's in this packet here. So Duke Medicine. So I'm headed down. Oh, it showed my real life name. All right, let's see here. My appointment's the day before Thanksgiving. Arrive 45 minutes prior to procedure. Make sure you bring a driver. They can stay the entire time you're here for the procedure. If you take any blood thinners, please contact the nurse. Bring a list of current medications. Make sure you don't eat anything or have anything to eat or drink 8 hours prior to procedure, which is kind of crazy. That's really hard to do. And then it just kind of some information about where I'm supposed to meet. Oh, yeah, it's a good thing I opened this. I have a questionnaire to fill out about headaches. I think I did all this last time, but just kind of like an up-to-date on what my situation is. Let's look here. Yeah, lots of questions to fill out. So the doctors can kind of, I don't know if this is for the doctors to look at when I get there or if it's just like a questionnaire to get information about CSF leaks and somebody suffering from them so they can kind of learn and do research, or maybe both. So if you haven't heard, I'm scheduled to go down to get a dynamic myelogram where they shoot dye into my back, and then they basically do like a CT scan to see if I'm still leaking, and then I'm also scheduled for a blood patch, so depending on what they find in my dynamic myelogram, potentially and probably get another blood patch to kind of patch up my leak. When that's where they take, well, last time they took my own blood and some medical glue. They heated it up and they shot the blood from my arm into my spine, into the area I was leaking, and then they shot the glue, and they gave me some really crazy, short-lasting painkillers that made me like kind of trip. I was seeing like patterns across the floor and the wall and the door that I was staring at, and the whole process doesn't take very long. But I'm very excited. I could have like a really negative kind of approach to this because it's my second time down, and I wish the first time would have been like 100% success, and I'm not even 100% sure that it wasn't. I'm just still having symptoms, and I want to be better safe than sorry, and get this kind of taken care of now, and really know what is going on. So I'm headed down there, and just the fact that I know what's wrong with me after spending so much time having all these symptoms, upright headaches, a little bit of dizziness, motion sickness when standing or driving, sensitivity to light, extreme exhaustion, like I say, extreme headaches, painful blood rushes when I bend over and stood up. I had no idea what was wrong with me. I thought I was completely going crazy because whenever I tried to figure out what was wrong with me, we could never find out. All my test results came back fine. Change in diet really made me healthy for like 3 years where I didn't have any symptoms, and I thought I was completely better, and I either re-injured myself or I just let myself go enough. Ties into what I was talking about at the beginning of beginning of this live feed is I was set to do this MTV show. I was feeling good. I got all my medical clearances. I felt 100%. I felt really healthy, and the whole thing kind of fell apart, and I let myself go, gained like 15, 20 pounds, and then started doing stunts like crazy and hurt myself, or my body just couldn't take it. I don't know if it was just what specifically happened, because it was kind of like a slow progression to kind of the more out of shape I got, the worse I felt, and the worse my symptoms came back, and I was just trying to push through that and do stunts and do workouts and do what I could, and I just overdid it. So I don't know if it was one thing specific. I don't know if it was one small thing, and then I never let myself rest and heal up. But whatever happened, I'm in this position now, and I'm just trying to get completely healthy and get good to go again. And so going down there, knowing that I'm working with pretty much the best in the world or the best in the country at this type of thing to get better, I'm really confident going forward. So we're just going to see what happens, and maybe best case scenario, I'm not leaking at all, and they can't find anything, and I just am having my body's having a weird, hard time adjusting to being back to normal and having normal levels of spinal fluid because I'm no longer leaking, and my body's still maybe making more spinal fluid. Maybe my spine is extra tight and it's not as elastic as it was, and I'm getting symptoms still, but maybe that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just I just need more time for my body to adjust. So we'll find out. I'm gonna look over at the comments here real quick, and then I'm gonna get out of here. I will be back tomorrow. I'm doing live feed all week. Like I said in the last broadcast, I'm trying to figure out. I might switch over to Facebook to be my main area where I post videos, or maybe another broadcaster. I'm not sure. Before I do anything extreme like that, I will let everybody know, and I'm still going to post videos on YouTube. Like if I would go live on Facebook or Periscope or something like that instead, I would then save and download the video and repost it on YouTube, so everybody that maybe doesn't tune into videos all the time still sees my post. I just might jump ship a little bit because YouTube's flagging all my videos for inappropriate content or content that is not suitable for ads, and it's just kind of a bummer. So I'm really considering moving a different direction. So we'll just see what happens. What's up, Marth? What's up, Salza Neto from Brazil? Lay down for CSF leak says hi. The intracranial hypertension, I don't know how to say that word because I'm an idiot, was amazing. Oh no, I'm so sorry you've seen that. That's like the Anderson Silva broke his leg in UFC. Yeah, it was super horrific. That's the way to put it. It was insane. It was really intense to watch it live, and it was almost the players' reactions and the crowd's reaction after, like, the 5 minutes they broadcasted afterwards was almost worse than the actual accident itself, because you could really see the impact that it had on all these people that were fans and teammates and competition, and they were all just like sick to the stomach, heartbroken. Give me the deets, and I'm sure there will be leakers near Cedars. Yeah, so I'll be there. I'll be in California. Halloween. I will be mostly free the day after Halloween, November 1st. So I'll let the leaker community know as well, and maybe I can even take a visit to Cedars or check it out. I don't know. We'll see. Mama Wolf, my #1 fan. She's super pumped. She captures this live chat that goes on every live feed, and she sends them to me every time. She's been a super awesome supporter of mine, and I'm really glad to be back, because I've been sick for a couple weeks, and now I actually am feeling better. I got to go up and take my antibiotics. I got a couple more days of antibiotics. I had just a really nasty cold, and which is maybe not usually a big deal, but when you have a CSF leak and the pressure in your head is what bothers you, and I get in these coughing fits, it was absolutely just the worst thing, just begging it to stop when I would start coughing, because there was just nothing I could do. It didn't matter if I was laying down, standing up, it just hurt. It hurt to even do like a little cough. I would try to get a little bit out just so I wouldn't go on this crazy fit, and even that would hurt. And now I'm starting to feel a lot better. The weather here in central Pennsylvania has just been insane, up and down. It was, you know, in the 80s, and now it's in the 50s, and it was rainy, and then it's super nice, and, you know, the temperature changes like 10 degrees just in a day, depending on the weather, and it just, you know, whether it's nice outside or sunny, and then there's just big drops and up and down. So I'm sure that's not helping with the pressure in the atmosphere, and I'm sure it's not helping just in general with like people that get sick and all that stuff. So Mama Wolf, Papa Wolf is going to Syria for work. I believe is in the military, and wish him the best. And a big shout out. They call me the Wolf. Big shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome. So. Oh yeah, Lay Down for CSF Leaks says there was a big conference about spinal CSF leaks, and there was a lot. I believe a lot of doctors went to it, and it was this big kind of gathering of people talking about CSF leaks. And I got to look more into it because I was kind of out of it when it was happening, and I want to see if all those links are up on YouTube. And if they are, then I'm going to start sending them out. So if anybody wants some more information, they can get it and kind of see what's going in the realm of CSF leaks. I know that doesn't pertain to a lot of you watching because you're just maybe horse fans looking for crazy stunts, which I'll be back at eventually. But there is a handful of people of all ages, of all types, of all over the world that are in this leaking community that are tuning in just to kind of follow my journey in recovery from this kind of really hard to diagnose medical condition that can be tough. And so I want to get all of them, the information out there, and maybe some people that are tuning in that are having headaches that maybe this is a possibility that they've been searching for what was wrong with them, and it is a CSF leak, and maybe we can help them out. Will Dirty Jersey, Savage claims in the near. Dude, thanks for tuning in. We're going to have to get together sometime. I saw the vlog with Tucker F. Upper a couple weeks ago. Really sick artwork that you did for him. So next time that I head that way with the boys, we're going to have to get together too. All right, cool. Well, I'm just getting a couple of more comments in about, yeah, there's going to be some really awesome videos coming soon from the CSF Leak Foundation from this conference, so I'll get out to everybody. I'll talk about more of this stuff throughout the week. Make sure you leave comments on the video. Make sure you hit me up on Instagram at Nasty the Horse, Facebook, the Horse fan page. Email me, nastythehorse@gmail.com. Any of those things, if you want to personally message me, if you have any questions, or you want to try to meet up when I'm out in LA, or you just want to say what's up, or oh, I totally forgot about it. And then somebody also sent me some fan artwork, and I forgot to load it on. So I'll if they're tuning in, I'll kind of feature their work and show the fan art that somebody did. So if you want to send stuff my way, that is awesome. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys watching videos, sharing videos, tuning in, going on this journey with me, giving me positive messaging, letting me know your experiences, whether it's with a medical condition or just life in general. This is a journey of life, and we're all in it together. And I appreciate you guys being a part of it. And so, you guys stay extremely nasty, and I will catch you tomorrow around this time, around like 10 o'clock. All right, guys. Peace.
Step on the crack or you'll break Daddy's back. Don't step on the crack or you'll break Daddy's back.
Oh my God!
Step on the crack.
be.